The enchanted whispering woods, in a land of legends and ancient mysteries. Nestled between the rolling hills and meandering streams, there lay a forest no other the enchanted whispering woods. One summer evening, as the golden sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows through the trees, a young girl named Elara stood at the forest's edge. Her eyes sparkled with curiosity, and in her hand she held a lantern, its flame flickering with anticipation. Elara spoke of the trees that whispered secrets of forgotten dreams and untold adventures, of the mysteries that waited to be unraveled by those who dared to listen. Taking a deep breath, Elara stepped over the threshold and into the woods. The moment her feet touched the soft carpet of moss, the trees began to stir. Their leaves rustled with a gentle sigh, and the air seemed to shimmer with an otherworldly energy.
"Welcome, young traveler," the trees murmured in unison, their voices like the softest of breezes. "We have waited for one like you."
Elara's heart pounded with a mixture of excitement and wonder. She raised her lantern high, its glow casting dancing shadows on the ancient trees. "I'm here to listen, to learn your secrets," she replied, her voice filled with eager anticipation. The trees began to reveal their hidden stories. They spoke of heroes and heroines, of dragons and unicorns, of forgotten kingdoms and magical realms. Each tale was a piece of a puzzle, a fragment of a greater story that spanned centuries. Days turned into weeks as Laura listened to the enchanting tales. She sat beneath the trees, her notebook filled with the stories of the whispering woods. As she listened, she found herself not only hearing but understanding the ancient language of the forest, a language that transcended words. The more Elara learned, the more she felt connected to the woods. She saw the patterns in the leaves, the colors in the shadows, and the harmony in the rustling of the leaves. The whispering woods had become her sanctuary, a place where she felt truly alive. But as she ventured even deeper into the forest, she encountered a great oak tree, ancient and wise. Its voice was a deep, resonant rumble, like the rolling thunder of a distant storm.
"You have learned much, young one, but there is one last tale, a tale that will unlock the greatest mystery of all."
Elara listened with rapt attention. As the oak tree began to tell the tale, it spoke of a hidden glade, a place where the heart of the forest beat with ancient magic. To reach this glade, Elara would need to decipher the final riddle of the whispering woods. For days, Elara pondered the riddle, its words echoing in her mind. She consulted her notebook, studied the patterns in the leaves, and listened to the voices of the trees. And then, one evening, she found the answer. With her lantern in hand, Elara followed the clues hidden in the riddle. She moved deeper into the heart of the forest, her heart pounding with anticipation. And there, beneath the towering branches of an ancient tree, she found it the hidden glade. The glade was bathed in a soft, ethereal glow, and at its center stood a magnificent tree, its branches reaching toward the heavens. Elara felt a sense of wonder and awe wash over her as she approached the tree.
"Welcome, Elara. You have unlocked the greatest mystery of the whispering woods, the magic of listening, of understanding, and of being one with the forest."
As Elara stood in the glade, surrounded by the whispers of the trees, she felt a deep sense of gratitude and reverence. With her newfound knowledge and the stories she had gathered, Elara returned to the edge of the forest. She shared the tales of the whispering woods with her family, her friends, and anyone who would listen. The stories inspired others to venture into the forest. And so, the legend of the enchanted whispering woods lived on. Elara's lantern continued to light the way for future generations of curious souls, beckoning them into the magical world of the whispering woods, where mysteries waited to be uncovered.
The Midnight Rose Princess. In a realm where the secrets of night were whispered through the rustling leaves and the shimmering moonlight, there resided a kingdom known as Nocturnia. Within this kingdom, nestled among rolling hills and beneath a sky ablaze with countless stars, lived a young princess named Luna. Luna was not an ordinary princess. She possessed a unique and wondrous gift that set her apart from all others. Under the silvery glow of the midnight moon, Luna had the remarkable ability to make roses bloom. These weren't just ordinary roses. They were roses of every color, each with its own magic. The roses of Nocturnia held secrets of their own. They could heal the hearts of the broken, grant courage to the fearful, and kindle the flames of hope in the darkest of times. It was said that Luna's gift was bestowed upon her by the spirits of the night, guardians of the kingdom's dreams. One fateful night, as Luna strolled through the palace gardens, her fingers brushed against a withered rosebush. She couldn't bear to see a rose suffer, so she whispered a gentle incantation. To her astonishment, the rosebush burst into vibrant life, its petals shimmering with colors. Word of the Midnight Rose Princess and her gift spread like wildfire throughout the kingdom and beyond. Adventurers and seekers from distant lands embarked on quests to witness the enchanted roses firsthand, hoping to be touched by Luna's magic. Among those drawn to Nocturnia was Prince Orion, a young and noble soul from a neighboring kingdom. He had heard of the magical roses and, fueled by a desire to see their beauty and meet the princess who could make them bloom, he arrived at the palace guards, recognizing him as a kindred spirit and not a threat, allowed him to enter the kingdom. As he wandered the moonlit streets, the soft, fragrant breeze carried whispers of Luna's enchanting abilities. Orion's heart quickened with anticipation, for he had always believed in the magic. Under the crescent moon, Luna and Orion's paths converged in the palace gardens. Luna, radiant in a gown that shimmered like the stars themselves, gazed upon the curious newcomer.
In the stillness of the night, they introduced themselves, their voices echoing like harmonious notes in the night. As Luna plucked a rose from a nearby bush and whispered her incantation, the rose's petals unfurled, revealing a myriad of colors. Orion watched in awe as the rose blossomed before his eyes. He knew in that moment that Luna's gift was a treasure. Orion and Luna became fast friends, sharing stories of their lives and their dreams. Orion confided that he had traveled to Nocturnia seeking a purpose greater than any treasure he had ever found. Luna, in turn, spoke of her longing to understand the origin and meaning of her unique gift. Inspired by the promise of adventure and discovery, they decided to embark on a quest together. Guided by the legends of Nocturnia and the wisdom of the ancient spirits, they ventured into the heart of the enchanted forest that surrounded the kingdom. Their journey was filled with mysteries and enchantments. They encountered talking animals, each with its own tale of bravery and wisdom. They traversed hidden caverns, illuminated by the soft glow of glowing crystals, and solved riddles that tested their intellect and courage. To navigate the ever-changing landscape of the enchanted forest, Luna and Orion had to learn the language of the night. They listened to the whispers of the wind, interpreted the past. As they delved deeper into the heart of Nocturnia's mysteries, Luna and Orion discovered that her gift was not just about making roses bloom. It was a reflection of her innermost desires and emotions. The roses one moonlit night, as Luna and Orion stood beneath the towering tree in the heart of the forest, they gazed up at the full moon. Luna whispered to the moon, expressing her deepest longing to understand her gift and its purpose. In response, the moon's soft light enveloped Luna, and the roses she held in her hands began to shimmer with an ethereal brilliance. It was a moment of revelation, a message from the spirits of the night. Luna realized that her gift was meant to share the beauty of her heart with the world. The roses were a reflection of her innermost self, and when she touched them, they responded to her emotions, spreading love, joy, and hope to all who witnessed their beauty. Orion, too, had an epiphany during their journey. He discovered that his purpose was not to seek treasures, but to embrace the beauty of the world and share it with others. He had found the greatest treasure of all, the love and friendship of the Midnight Rose. With their newfound wisdom and understanding, Luna and Orion returned to Nocturnia, where they shared their adventures and the lessons they had learned. Luna's roses now bloomed not only with vibrant colors, but also with the emotions she wished. The kingdom of Nocturnia rejoiced, For the roses brought solace to the troubled, inspiration to the dreamers, and love to the hearts of all who beheld them. Luna and Orion's friendship blossomed into a love as deep and enduring as the midnight sky. Their love story became a legend, a tale of two kindred spirits who ventured into the mysteries of the night and emerged with hearts filled with love, the most enchanting magic of all. And in the moonlit kingdom of Nocturnia, the Midnight Rose Princess and her prince lived happily ever after.